This your boy Chef Boudreaux, baby. Guess what? We're gonna take y'all to Morocco. We're gonna make some Moroccan meatballs with some garlic herb couscous. Now, for those that don't know what that is, pay attention. All right, so we're gonna go through these ingredients real quick. I got some tarragon, and I have some coriander, fresh chopped. I have some freshly chopped garlic. I have some shaved red onion. I got some tomatoes that we're going to blister up. I got some fresh shaved ginger. I got a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I got a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. I have a teaspoon of salt. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And I got some red pepper flake that I just felt like fingering in. All right, so we're going to start by adding these seasonings to your lamb. This is lamb, by the way. I forgot to add that in there. So we're going to add this in here too. Little herbs. We're going to add half of this garlic. This is about maybe, I want to say about 5 cloves of garlic, because you know I like garlic. So the rest of this is going to go into the couscous, or however the hell I feel like it. And the shaved red onion is going to go half of that, because this is going to go in the rest of the mix. We're going to do half of this ginger, because ginger is really strong. So we're going to mix this up. We don't need to have a mixture of egg or anything like that, because this is not American style. This is Morocco, baby. Now we about to roll these meatballs real quick. I'm going to show you how to roll these lamb meatballs. We didn't add any egg to it. This is 1 pound of lamb. So I'm going to roll these out. I'm going to roll them about this size. I got this pan nice and hot. We're going to put this lamb right up on in here. All right. And all we're going to do is brown these off. All right. So now what we're going to do is take the lamb out. Because you don't want to fully cook the lamb. You just want to sear it on both sides. And it's going to finish in the sauce. So now, what we're going to do is take all of these out. Let them rest right here for a second. And then we're going to start adding our seasoning back into here. So, with that being said, we're going to start with the tomatoes. And we're going to blister these bad boys first. We're going to add the rest of these onions in there. We're going to hold out for the garlic. And what we're going to do is add that's aromatic, which is the ginger. Boy, if y'all had smell-o-vision, it'll be going down up in this piece right here. We're going to blister these bad boys up. We're going to crank this up just a little bit. Now, what I got right here is a little bit of parsley and a little bit of coriander too. Still a tablespoon each. And we're going to, once this blisters up real good, we're going to add this tomato sauce. Alright? And it don't matter. You ain't got to have hunts and all that other stuff. Just make it taste good. Alright? Because if you can't take and make the simple stuff taste good, then you ain't gonna make nothing taste good. And that's what I said. I meant what I said. You heard what I said? Alright, so now we're gonna start this sauce. We're gonna pour this sauce up in there. And we're gonna let those tomatoes go ahead on and roast. We're gonna turn this down just a little bit, because that tomato sauce is gonna start popping. We're gonna add just a little bit garlic, because it is in the meat. We're going to save the rest of this for the couscous. See, this one you don't add nothing but tomato sauce and salt and pepper. We're not going to go back and forth with that, because I think we got some coriander in there. We're going to get a little pinch of this, because the rest of this is going to go into the couscous. Now it's time for the couscous, baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up this garlic, this coriander, and this parsley. We're going to get this all done right now. We're going to saute this just a little bit. It's going to cool your pot down a little bit, but that's okay. We got about 5 ounces of couscous. And we got a 1.75 cups of chicken stock. We're gonna make this all taste good, baby. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at that, boy. It's gonna be some good eating right here, boy. It's gonna be some good eating, good eating. Look at that. Boy, shit. Now we're gonna brown off this couscous just a little bit. Like I said, this is about 5 ounces of couscous. This is pearl couscous. Now regular couscous, you can actually, because it's much smaller, you can actually just boil or bring to a boil some stock, because those are really small. Put those in a bowl and then cover them fully with chicken stock or whatever type of stock you plan on using. You can put anything in there from tarragon to coriander, cilantro. So we just want to brown this off just a little bit, and then what you do is let that steep. Basically, you're letting it steep like tea. But this right here, since it's pearl couscous, you have to actually cook it and bring it to a boil because it's much bigger. So now you can smell, boy, if y'all had smell-o-vision, I'm trying to tell you, So once this brown a little bit, we're gonna go ahead on and add this stock in here. This is stock, and then you can add your salt and pepper to taste. And then this lamb should actually be done, because lamb should not cook long. Not at all. I don't care if it's ground. You don't want to, you want to cook it till it's done, but you don't want to overcook it, because it becomes tough like a ground beef meatball. You don't want that. All right? You want your meat tender. Like I always say, you don't need no teeth. Eat my meat. I got this couscous browned off like you're kind of cooking rice-a-roni. Come over here, camera. And let me show you what I'm talking about right here. See, I browned this off a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this chicken stock. We're going to bring this sucker up to a boil. All right? And then we're going to let it simmer and cook the rest of the way. And when we're done, it's going down, son. Now I'm going to have to add a little salt in here because, like I said, this is stock. So we're going to add a little bit of salt. I know it may sound like a lot that's coming out. Believe me, I've been doing this for years, all right? Just a little bit of pepper, that's all you need. Salt and pepper go a long way, try and told you. All right, that's it for the salt and pepper. Now, we just gonna let this go ahead on and cook off. Come to a boil. As we say in Louisiana, a burrow. When it comes to a burrow, we're gonna be straight. Look how thick that sauce getting, man. That's a thick sauce right there. And I'm just letting that simmer to the end. But I'm not gonna let it simmer to the end because the lamb is actually done. So what I'm gonna do is drop it to low. Low, like to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drip. Never mind. You ought to see this couscous. Look at that. Boy, that couscous is nice. Oh, man. Nice and moist and got a texture to it that is awesome. Now, what we're going to do is about to plate this. We're going to do these Moroccan style meatballs made with lamb. So we're going to drop this on this plate right here. And just like that, okay? Then we're going to come back. Matter of fact, I'm just going to use this spoon. I'm going to lay this right here. Right here. Yeah. Ooh, it's nice and hot. I'm going to take some of these crushed tomatoes and put over the top. Just like that. Then we're going to hit them with this couscous. I'm about to take you to Morocco, baby. cute. You hit it with a little garnish. Bam. Chef Boudreaux about to show you what this lamb hitting for right here. Hold on. Let me bring this down because I don't want to drop none of my balls. Ooh, boy. Man, I have to tell you, I'm not really a fan of lamb or couscous, but I know how to make it. Boy, just a hint of that cinnamon and that cumin in there with that tarragon and that coriander just wakes up this flavor right here, boy. And this couscous, I am not a fan of couscous, but guess what? I'm a fan now. But hey, at the end of the day, you already know this your boy, Chef Boudreaux. You can follow me on Facebook at Boudreaux's Catering. Also on Instagram at Chef_Boudreaux1. And look, hey man, follow your boy on his YouTube channel, Chef Boudreaux. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to you guys. You already know what it is. You already know how I get down. Peace.